Oh, that's
My client set a fire. His involvement stops and starts right there. He just set a fire. What happens after that, he has no control over.
He's not a fireman. He does not know how these fires are going to spread.
Not a clue. If you're going to charge anybody, you should be charging that fire. That is ridiculous. Why are we letting people? Why coronavirus should be a blessing in prisons? We should be like, yay! Now we don't have to wait 20 years to pay these fuckers to sit on death row and live better than we do. Jesus Christ! Just fucking. What's the point of having prison? Really? At this point, other than it's a good cure for homelessness, I guess. It keeps your homeless numbers down because they're in jail, so you can show on record that you have that many homeless people. But really, what's the point? If you're just like, they got the flu, let's let them all out.
Just let them go. What's the big deal? What you all complaining about?
That makes absolutely no sense. It makes me want to do crime.
Yeah.
You're lucky I'm lazy as fuck. Oh, I'd be such a criminal if I wasn't so lazy.
It's just insane.
The things I would do to this country if I wasn't a lazy guy. Oh, man.
So moving back over to Canada, speaking on somewhat sort of similar sort of things. Name of Marco Muzzo. He has been in jail with 4 counts of impaired driving causing death, where he killed 3 children and their grandfather while drinking and driving. He was given a 10-year sentence. Again, this happened in Toronto, so this was a 10-year sentence after pleading guilty in 2016. Well, he was granted day parole this week because the board found that he had become more self-aware in the years since the crash and is unlikely to get drunk and drive again.
Not true. Absolutely not. He's probably drinking and driving as we speak. Day parole has got to stop. That is such a fucking bad idea.
I don't get it. Why? You killed 4 people. You don't get day parole fucking 3 years after you fucking go to jail when you've been in there supposed to be in there for 10. Like, that's just stupid. That's just so fucking stupid.
It's another argument for elected judges. It really is. We can't have these fucking meatheads that they have no grasp on reality. They've been lawyers since they were 14. And when you're a judge, your whole life starts in law wanting to become a judge. You don't give a fuck about anything. It's just be a judge, be a judge, be a judge, be a judge. And your view of reality is so fucked by the time you get in that fucking bench. You just have no clue what you're doing. And this is Canada, I don't understand what's going on. Like, people like Vince Lee was the first one where I was just like, what the fuck? Carla Homolka, why? Oh, we have to honor that agreement. No, you fucking don't. You don't have to honor shit. The bitch has videotapes where she's laughing and saying, like, watch how I get away with this. You don't have to honor that. You could just say no and convict that person. This meathead, number one, 10-year sentence. That's great. That's the first decent sentence I've heard in this fucking country. Right. 10 years will never get back that family, and it's not great. But in this country, that's a real Canada. But you can't just, like, let them out after 3. What the fuck? The 10 means nothing. And now it's a precedent-setting thing where it's like, oh, you let the last guy out after 3, you got to let me out after 3. No. And half these fuckers that go out on day parole, they just walk. They just go away. Oh, we never saw it coming. Really? You didn't think the criminal was going to walk away as soon as you took the cuffs off, you fucking morons? I don't know why this keeps happening. Fuck, that's a great statement. Every time they move them to minimum security. Yeah. Oh, he did good, so we put him in fucking Abbotsford or whatever, and they just walk away. What'd you do to stop him?
That's it. Yeah.
Well, we couldn't see him. Okay. What were the circumstances? Well, we took off his cuffs, and then we put him in this field. Then we looked away for a minute. When we looked back, he was gone. Really? Jesus fucking Christ. How did the prisoner escape? We opened the door.
we forgot to lock it and told everybody about it.
Yeah. We don't like people to feel confined, so we unlock we hope they'll stay on the honor system. No, that's not going to work. We have to stop treating criminals like they have rights. Really, in Eric and Gord government, people are going to want to avoid jail. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, you really want to avoid
jail?
Jail?
Deterrent. It is not going to be a pleasant place. It's going to be a lot like Running Man, not the cool book, the shitty Schwarzenegger movie. It's going to be a lot like that, where I use the prisoners for my personal enjoyment. In a way that's fun for you. And sentences are going to mean something. There's not going to be 10 years for drinking and driving. First of all, first offense, drinking and life in prison. Unless you're wearing headphones. Sorry, you go ahead.
This is a first offense, drinking and driving. That's if you kill somebody, or just if you're just caught drinking and driving in general.
It depends. There's going to
be if I blow a
mitigating
0.081, am I going to get fucking life in jail for the rest of my life because I blew a 0.081?
It depends on the circumstances. If you're coming home from work after a party, yes, absolutely, life in prison. If you're chasing renegade dump trucks around your neighborhood because they've been circling your house and you don't know where they're from, the court may find we may have leniency on certain circumstances.
Man, am I
that make perfect sense like that. No, there's no excuse for drinking and driving. At 0.08, fuck it. It's 0.00. You can't have a beer. If you have a beer, take a fucking cab. It's not that difficult. 0.00 will be my alcohol threshold. Don't even use fucking scope if you're going to drive. Listerine. None of that shit. You're going down. You won't be in the Running Man wing, but you'll be in jail for a while.
I'll definitely keep that in mind.
This is the easiest thing in the world. It's not the easiest thing. It's one of the easiest things in the world. Where you just don't, like, you never have to drink and drive. Really, you never have to. There's never, oh my God, I had to. No, you never do. You just don't fucking do it. It's that simple. Unless Prime Minister Eric really needs a ride somewhere, then, you know, I'll give you diplomatic immunity. Just fucking go. Is this a...
Oh, pardon me.
Wait a minute, Prime Minister Hunt. Is this a test? Of course it is.
Hurry up and get driving because I need to pass.
I'll see you next weekend. You win this round.
Here's my card. Don't forget my face.
Oh, God damn it.
So moving over to Arkansas. Now, this is something, things are going back to normal when I can start reading these articles. So moving over to Arkansas. An 11-year-old Arkansas boy died on Saturday after being taken captive and fatally shot inside his home by a man who lived with the boy and his mother. He took the hostage on Friday evening, and the mother had rushed to a police substation and alerted the officers to the kidnapping. SWAT arrived on the scene, where officers heard gunshots, and then they entered the home. Of course, the cops shot and killed the guy, and they found the little 11-year-old in his bedroom suffering from a gunshot wound. So
yeah,
well done, America.
You know that thing where you're outside the window and you're shaking? You're like, should I take the shot? Yes, every time. Always take the shot. Just take the shot. Don't wait for radio to come say it's okay. Take the fucking shot.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of these motherfuckers. And the whole suicide by cop thing, good, great. Just eliminate the person. I don't want him sitting in jail for 3 years and then getting out because he's got the sniffle. So just fucking take the shot. Every time.
Yeah.
I don't want fucking Samuel L. Jackson showing up with the megaphone going, this is my crap scene now.
No.
Stand down. Stand down. Don't stand down. Take the fucking shot.
As soon as you hear stand down, that means pull the trigger.
That's every time. Don't wait for Samuel Jackson or fucking Kevin Spacey or whoever's going to come talk him off the edge. Just take the fucking shot. I'm so sick of these motherfuckers. This guy in Nova Scotia just put me over the edge with anyone doing anything crimey. You're bringing it to my country. I'm done with you fucking scumbags. Anything like this, just take the shot. If you're a citizen with a gun, that's the time to use it.
Yeah.
I would like to see anyone in this country get upset. If some regular citizen shot that dude in Nova Scotia,
nobody would have. No. Nobody cares. Everybody would have been like, "You see, this is why Trudeau shouldn't take our guns from us."
And that, yeah, right. And that's the guy who probably ends up with 15 years for murder. That fucking
yeah. Well,
not the killer who gets killed.
No, the guy who stopped the ravage murderings.
But I'm flopping on this a little bit because I did say that suicide by cop needs to stop because I want to see the guy suffer. But no one who gets 3 years for that shit is suffering. So no, shoot them all. Shoot them instead of black kids. It'll be fun. Try it for a while. See how you like it.
I agree. I think that's a much better idea. Give the black kids a chance to go to school and be something with themselves. Just leave them alone and start shooting these other guys.
Start shooting criminals instead. See if it feels good. Maybe you'll stick with it. Maybe we could turn a leaf. We're here where cops catch criminals and black people aren't afraid to live in America. That would be a weird future.
That'd be very strange. I don't know if that'll ever happen. Not in the U.S.
It could. Under an American Gord Canadian government, it could.
Speaking of the U.S., continuing over there, New York City, the leader of the what are they called? The Pagan Motorcycle Club. He was the leader of the Bronx chapter. Was shot and fucking killed, and with head and chest wounds after two masked men opened fire. They think it might have been related to the fact that he was. They believe it was a targeted attack.
I love that.
You think two masked guys jump out and kill the leader of a motorcycle gang, and you think
it might. Maybe we don't want to speculate. That's the problem, though. If they say one thing wrong, it can fuck with a trial. It can fuck with the caught in an impossible situation and things like that. So they have to say stupid shit like that because the media will take them to task on everything except COVID. Because they're making that up. So that's their thing where they get to fuck with people. But if you say one wrong thing in the media, they will rip you to shreds.
Yeah, it's true.
So you can't say, I know it's fun to make fun of them and go, well, we can't say that these three heads belong to these three bodies yet. It's like, no, but if they did and they were wrong, they're fucking done. Their careers are over. So they have to say stupid shit. We've done that to them.
Oh, man. Okay, this next one, Eric, I've been dying to talk to you about this because this is just awesome. Restrictions have started all over the she can't hear you. Restrictions have all starting to get lifted all over the U.S., which means people are starting to relax with everything else. So you have this major pandemic starting to wind itself down.
Except for security guards. So the next big thing has already started, which was initially found in – well, I mean, it was found in Canada last year, but nobody cared because it was like one. Well, another one was found. This is it's called the giant Asian hornet. It's a 2-inch hornet. It's a big bee. But it's nicknamed the murder hornet. So the murder hornet has been all over the news because one was found in Washington. And they're like, and now it's going to kill everybody. No, it won't. Literally, the headline that I'm reading literally says, with sting that can kill. No, it can't. One sting will not kill you. It's like any other bee. It takes a lot of stings to still do it.
But these bees are particularly violent to other
So
bees
wait,
when